I'm going to talk about outgoing pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at pressure patterns starting from July the 21st. So the 1000 and missing pressure. 1008, 1004, 1000, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. July the 21st. So 1004, 1004 millibars, 1996 millibars of pressure, 1004 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. July the 22nd. So 1012 millibars of pressure. So let's go to next hour, which is July the 23rd. 1016, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is July the 24th. So 1016, 1016 millibars of pressure, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's edit the video. So let's look at precipitation patterns. So white and Hope, Collingwood, Barbie, Sunny, Sotheby, Honolulu, those it's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Line said. For Elton, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Saga, Brampton, Winchell, Toronto, Whitney, Market, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cooper, Peterborough, Georgia, Babylus, Betty, Olala, Inland. Dorset are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is Lively and is Sunday. Line said, obey Poyodin Honour, Conago, Barbies, Ready, Babylus, Georginia, Lala, Uku, Edmonton, Sissaga, Brampton, Oicho, Toronto, Richmond, Market, Scarborough, Stoffel, Lashua, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, not Peterborough. Dorset are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, White and Super 5, Thunderbee, Sotheby, Midland, Peterborough, Belleville, Dorset are going to get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. So line said will be Boyerton, Hanover, Collingwood, Oku, Edmonton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Niagara City, Dorset are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Whitetown, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach going to be 2.5 millimeters. Salaby, Inland, Wallulah, Betty, Babylon, Georgia is going to be 6.5 millimeters. Express, Peterborough. Coburg is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, Belvoir 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. There's something. So let's start from Georgia. So Georgia, Belvoir is ready on the line. Let's gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Bay is going to be 605. Bomb Beach Super 5. Thunder Bay is going to get some 0.25. Hope the line said by Tampa Hudson, however. Oku, Edmonton, Dawson, are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. On the Lake Nag, possibly heavy Super 5, 0.25. So Brampton is going to get some 2.5. Sissaga, light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5. Downtown Toronto, Richmond is going to get some 6.25. Scarborough is going to get some 6.25. So for top 5, Ooks is going to be 6.5. Oshawa, the heaviest 6.5, that is 2.5. Cobra, Peterborough is going to be 2.5. Balvers is 6.25. So let's look at Collingwood. It's going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. This something. Collingwood, Betty, Beverly Hills. So the Wilsons are going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Oshawa heavy 6.5 2.5. Looks is going to be 6.15. But Peterborough, Coburg, Balfour, Olala, Inland. The Wilsons are going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Bombay, Salaby. Wartown, Poyalton, Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is going to be 2.5. Oako heavy is going to be 2.5 light 0.25. Saga Brampton is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Down Toronto is going to be 6.95 millimeters. Richmond Hills, the light is going to be 6.5, heavy is 2.5. Scarborough, same thing. So Stouffer's gonna get some. Stouffer's gonna be 1875 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at Coburg. It's already done. So Niagara on the Lake Superfine Niagara Varsity, the light is going to be Superfine light. Heavy is gonna be 605. Newmarket's gonna get some 12.5 millimeters. Orange was gonna get some 625. Stouffer's already done. So Georginia's gonna get some 2.4 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next hour, which is 11 p.m. This something. Niagara on Lake 2.5 millimeters. Niagara City, the IBS 605 light is 2.5. Scarborough light is going to be 0.05 is 2.5 millimeters. This is Zaga, Brampton, Orange, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Georgina, Babylon, Cincinnati, Alala, Palm Beach. Those are going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough is going to be 2.5, heaviest light is 0.15. Oko Hamilton's going to be 0.15 millimeters. Collingwood's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville's 2.5 millimeters. So let's look at AA and this something. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Manila, Betty, Babylon, Georgina. Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. So Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Manila, Georgina, Babylon, Uxbridge, Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. Line said OB White Temple Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Manila, Georgina, Babylon. Easels. Peter Uxbridge, Coburg, Oshawa, those are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City parts with 0.25 and parts with Niagara on like 0.25. Let's go to next. The berry is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 5 p.m. There is something. So 5 p.m. there is something. So Watertown Line said OB Boyalton, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Sotheby, Milan, Alala, Betty, Georgina, Babylon, Suzuki, Coburg. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So the Parsonac Facility, Parsonac Lake, but Parsonac Facility has heavier, longer lasting rainfall. Actually, there's gonna be more rainfall in Nag Facility than Niagara Lake, even the same amount. So Will is gonna get some. Dobro is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. I will stop later. So let's go to 8 p.m. This something Bombay, Sunny Beach, Salaby. Inland Martin, Brady, Olala, Georgina is gonna get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. This something Bombay, Sunny Beach, Salaby, Inland, Olala. Georgina is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at total precipitation starting from 8 p.m. July the 22nd, 24 hours. Washington to 1 millimeters. Hoopsy, line says 0.7 millimeters. Port Elgin 1 millimeters. Hanover 1 millimeters. Collingwood 2 millimeters. Palm Beach 4 millimeters. Solid Beach 4 millimeters. Sunny Beach going to be 3 millimeters. Georginia's 3 millimeters. Beverly Hills 3 millimeters. Perry is going to be 4 millimeters. Cobalt 2 millimeters. Peterborough is gonna get some 1 millimeters. Balboa's gonna get some 1 millimeters. So everyone else was 2 millimeters. Scarborough is gonna get some 0.7. Light is gonna be 0.3. Sissaga is gonna get some 0.65 millimeters. Light that's heavy. That's light. That's heaviest. Light is gonna be 0.3 millimeters. So Uxbridge 1 millimeters of rainfall. Ashwa is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. That's the heaviest. The light is going to be 0.3 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. July the 23rd. So solid base is 1 millimeters. Inland was 1 millimeters, 2 millimeters. Palm Beach 1 millimeters. So Thunder Beach is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Other than 1 millimeters. Georgia is going to get 0.7 millimeters. So let's go to next day, which is 8 p.m. There is nothing else. So let's look at air temperature pattern and wait few seconds. At air temperature pattern, water 90 degrees, Oopsie, it's going to be 20 degrees. Line says 90 degrees. For Elton, 20 degrees. Hanover is 90 degrees. Collingwood, 20 degrees. Palm Beach, 90 degrees, 20 degrees. Sotheby's, 20 degrees. Sunny Beach, going to be 22 degrees. Everywhere else, 23 degrees. Hamilton, Oakland, 23 degrees. That's the warmest. Cold is 22 degrees, but. Brazil, 21 degrees. Tofu, 20 degrees. Scarborough, 21. Toronto, 22. Newmarket 20, Onicho 20, Uxbridge 19, Oshawa 20, Peterborough 20, 19, Coburg 21, Belvoir 21, Churchill 21, Beverly Hills 20, Paris going to get some 90 degrees, Alaska's going to get some 20 degrees, Alaska's going to get some 80 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. This something. So Boyles in 21, Anna was going to get some 22, White 23, Hope says it's going to 23, Line says it's going to be 22 degrees, border, line said away. Everywhere else was 24.5, Edmonton Oak is 24, Branch 28, Sisaka 25, Toronto 25, Stowe 25, Fort Scarborough is going to be 25 degrees, the market 24, Orange so it's going to be 25 degrees. So Ooks was 20 degrees, Ashore 21, Peterborough 22, Coburg 20 degrees, Coburg 23. Virginia Babylon is Berries 20 degrees, Salala 21, Salaby, Thunder Beach, Gummy 21, Palm Beach 21, Inland 21, Collingwood 21. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. There is something. So for Urgent 26, 16 degrees, Hanover 15 degrees, Water 50 degrees, Hope Line says gonna get some 15.5, Collingwood 15 degrees, Bombay's gonna get 16 degrees, Alabama 16 degrees, Danby 70 degrees, everywhere about 70 degrees, Hamilton, Oakland 70 degrees, Mississauga 70 degrees, Brad 60 degrees, Stowe 50 degrees, Scarborough 60 degrees, Donald 70 degrees, Newmarket 40 degrees, Orange 40 degrees, Uxbridge 40 degrees, Oshawa 60 degrees, Peterborough 50 degrees, Galway 70 degrees, Barber 60 degrees, Georgia 60 degrees. Beverly is going to get some 40, 50 degrees, Betty 40 degrees, Alala 40 degrees, Alala, whatever, 40. So let's go to 3 p.m. This something, which is July to 22nd. So watch in 80 degrees. Oopsie, 90 degrees. Line says 90 degrees. Watch in 90 degrees. Worlds is 90 degrees. Hanover is going to be 70.5 degrees. Collingwood 70 degrees. Bombay's sunny beach. South Bay is going to be 70 degrees. Alaska's going to get some 17 degrees. Everywhere was 20 degrees. Hamilton, Oakland 20 degrees. Oakland 20 degrees. 21. Branches 20 degrees. Warmest cold in Oakland is going to be 21 degrees. Cold 20 degrees. Toronto 20 degrees. Tofu 80 degrees. Scarborough 90 degrees. Newmarket, Orange 70 degrees. Suckley 70 degrees. Oshawa 90 degrees. Vito 18 degrees. Coburg 90 degrees. Bubble 20 degrees. Georginia's gonna get some 70 degrees. Eddie's gonna be 65 degrees. Babylon's is 70 degrees. Alala 16 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. July the 23rd. So, Brighton 50 degrees, Wilton 16 degrees, Hanover 50.5, Hope 50.5, Lines 50.5, Collingwood 40 degrees. Palm Beach is going to be 15 degrees, Solid Beach 16 degrees, 16 degrees, Sunny Beach 70 degrees, Solid Beach 16.5, everywhere Alpha 40.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakland 40 degrees Oakland, Branson 30 degrees, Tofu 12 degrees, Scarborough 30 degrees. Toronto 40 degrees, Newmarket 12 degrees, Orange 12 degrees, Uxbridge 12 degrees, Newmarket, Orange, Uxbridge, Stowe is going to be 12 degrees, Uxbridge 30 degrees, Oshawa 30 degrees, Uxbridge 12 degrees, Peterborough 30 degrees, Coburg 60 degrees, Barber 50 degrees, Chuttinia 50 degrees, Babylon is 14 degrees, Betty's 30 degrees, Salala 50 degrees, so it's going to be 50 degrees. So let's look at 3 p.m. July the 23rd. So, watch 21. Boy, 20 degrees. Anima 20.5. Hoopsie line says Kitty Cats on 21 degrees. Arlingwood is 22. Bombay's 21. Sotheby is 21. Thunder Beach 20 degrees. Upper Apple 24 degrees. Hamilton Opal it's going to be 24 degrees. Oakland's going to be 24 degrees. Better than 6. Total 24. Scarborough 23.5, Toronto 23, Newmarket Orange 23, Wilkes 22, Ashford 22, Peterborough 23, Galway 21, Belleville 24, Churchill Babylon 22, Betty 22, Alala 22, Inland 22. So let's go to next tower, which is AM day something. So Brighton 16 degrees, Portland 70 degrees, Hanover 70 degrees, Hobes is 80 degrees, Lines is gonna be 20 degrees, Collingwood 70 degrees. Sotheby is gonna be 80 degrees, Bombay is gonna get some 70 degrees. Thornbury is gonna be 90 degrees, up over there for Snag on the lake, 90 degrees Snag, Boston is 16 degrees, Hamilton, Oakland 70 degrees, Oakland's gonna be 80 degrees to 90. Brampton 80 degrees, Tofu 70 degrees, Scarborough 70 degrees, Dartmouth 70 degrees, Newmarket, Orange 16 degrees, Uxbridge 70 degrees, Sasha 70 degrees, Peterborough 16 degrees, Coburg 90 degrees, Belleville 80 degrees, Jordan Junior 70.5. Paris gonna get some 16 degrees, Babylon is 16 degrees, so let's go to Ulala's gonna get some 17.5 degrees, Ella's gonna get some 18 degrees, so 16.5, 50.5 actually. So let's look at London. So let's look at 2 p.m. There is something. But also 22, Arnhem is 23, White 24, Hope says gonna get some 23, Lines at 23, Collingwood 23 degrees, Palm Beach 24, Solid Beach 24, Thunder Beach 23, everywhere in airports 25.5, Edmonton, Ocos 24. Ocos gonna be 24 degrees, Van 26, Falls 24 degrees, Scarborough is gonna be 23.5. Edmonton, Toronto's 23 degrees, Newmarket is 24, Orange 25, Scarborough 24. Uxbridge 23, Oshawa 24, Peterborough 24, Coburg 23, Belleville 24, Chottinia 23, Barrie 22. Let's do Barry again. So Barry's 24, Barry is 24, Barry last gonna be 23 degrees, and last gonna get some 24 degrees, 25 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So this is the end of the video. So